Now everyone, how's it going? My name's Dr. Wetness and I am quite hungover today. Splendid. Well anyway, I found this video last night which cropped up on my Facebook page, and it's basically what we're all fucking pretty much used to now. It's fucking self-loathing, fucking overly apologetic white feminist man who's apparently really sorry for being a man. So yeah, let's get into it.
I'm sorry. As a man, I have been a part of the problem for a very long time.
Well, already I think he's a pathetic bag of shit, so yeah, he's really rolled onto his back, showing everyone his belly, and proclaiming that he's sorry because he's been part of a fucking problem. What problem that is, I don't fucking know, I probably never will fucking know, but apparently it's all men's fault, so what the fuck can we fucking do? Now that's what.
And I'm just now realizing at the ripe old age of 34.
Now, I suspect the reason for the pause between his 34 was because he wanted to demonstrate how long he'd fucking been unaware of whatever fucking problem he's suddenly become aware of. I don't know. Maybe the rain's too wet, or maybe spaghetti's not fucking floppy enough. I don't know. And with the demands of some feminists, you just sort of want to check out and stand to fuck off, really, honestly.
Just how complicit I've been in all of the problems that are existing today. I have a lot of privilege that I didn't really realize I had, especially as a white, straight male.
I'm starting to suspect at this point that he fancies somebody who's also a feminist. And he's just saying he's a feminist just so he can have a very slim chance of managing to put his dick away in her. Who knows? That's just speculation. I'm not fucking saying anything. Well, enough insulting the guy anyway. I'll get a bit for now. On to his actual point. I think the notion of white privilege or white straight male privilege, whatever they're fucking calling it nowadays, well, it's been argued to death anyway, so I'm going to keep this brief. The notion of white privilege or white male privilege is just fucking stupid. You don't get privilege just because you're white. That's just a circumstance of your birth. The only real privilege in this world is money. Obviously I'm a white man. I'm pretty far from fucking privileged. I don't get to drive the nicest cars I want to. I don't get to do whatever I want to. I don't get to go wherever I want to. I've got to abide by the same rules as everyone else. I get slapped with the same fucking baton if I disobey the rules. So yeah, anyway, long story short, fucking white privilege is stupid. It doesn't exist. The only privilege is money. That's about it. So moving on.
And I think that one of the things I've learned recently is just how much I wasn't listening.
A lot of Western feminists nowadays have pretty much devolved to the equivalent of that crazy bloke who stands at the end of the road that shouts, the end is coming, the end is coming, the fucking asteroids are going to fucking come in us all. That's all they've devolved into. They really need to go to places where, like Africa or Middle East or parts of Asia, where women are treated as second-class citizens, places where women are raped, where they are denied education, where they're denied basic human rights, where they're forced into marriages. It's shit like that needs to be taken care of. Some fucking dickhead making a bit more of an hour than you is not a fucking major issue, girls, for fuck's sake. Stop thinking about your sense for once and start fucking trying to improve the lives of other people. That'd be mighty fucking nice here, wouldn't it?
Look, the majority of men that I know, I just don't believe we've realized just how much we have repressed and held you back.
Well, again, in the West, that's just a completely false statement. I don't think any man is actively holding women back. It is only certain cultures that tend to do that, ones that view women as less than men. And those cultures need to be confronted and hopefully reformed. But until that happens, there's really nothing much we can do, really. We just got to go after those sort of belief systems. But in the West, where we are secular, where we have had these reforms, women have exactly the same opportunities as men. So I don't know what the fuck he's on about, to be quite honest.
And just know that there are a lot of good men in the world. More good men than bad men. And I believe the vast majority of us don't want to be jerks, don't want to be harassers, don't want to make women feel uncomfortable.
I think that's the first sensible thing he said on video. So, yeah, props to him. Well done.
I think for a long time we've been, whether purposefully or accidentally, segregating ourselves. Splitting up the way that we view our inherent rights as humans.
Well, I fucked up that edit, didn't I? Well, honestly, I watched that bit about fucking 8 or 9 times, so I still haven't a fucking clue what he's on about. Well, as far as I can see, it's only the feminists and the regressive social justice left that are actually doing any form of segregating. With them, it's always about men versus women, or rich versus poor, or white versus fucking black. And viewing rights along those lines is going to do more harm than good, to be quite honest. It seems nowadays it's okay to be as fucking racist or sexist towards straight white men as you fucking want. And it's completely acceptable according to politically correct people. It's just fucking toxic nowadays.
So they always say this is a difficult time to be a woman or to be a man, but I think it's always been difficult to be a human.
Of course it has, you fucking Nesbit. Fucking hell, life is fucking hard. Life is a fucking bitch. It's gonna treat you like a cunt if you are one. The only way you can get through it is just do what you fucking can to survive, really. Just work hard and appreciate everything you fucking have. There's no point fucking complaining all the time. It's just be happy with what you fucking got. Things could always be better, but if you just complain about things that really don't matter, or if you're just complaining about things that are physically impossible to improve, it's that shit like that's just gonna make everyone fucking hate you. And I think that's a lot what's happened to the modern feminist movement, I think.
And right now, I'm excited because there's a lot of awakening, and there's a lot of men realizing that it's their job as humans, not just as men or as women, to stand up and say and demand that this section of the population, this 51% of human beings in the world, deserve the exact same respect and access to education and opportunity as the other 49%.
Well, if I got news for you, my friend, if you live in the West, you get all those fucking things and more. Well, right now, you're currently the majority of university graduates. You're more likely to be hired into a STEM field because employers are looking for more women in STEM. You're more likely to get the kids after a divorce than a man is. You're much less likely to be injured at work than a man is. And you're also much less likely to be a victim of violent crime than a man is. You get a lot more shelters if you're being domestically abused than you are a man. You're basically on your own. If you're a fucking bloke, you can go fuck yourself, I guess. And it's just all these fucking privileges that women have that they really don't realise it. And it's, men get a fucking raw deal as well, girls, for fuck's sake. We don't have it all hunky-dory like you fucking imagine that we do. It's fucking shit, man. And like I said earlier, we need to be focusing our attention on places where women don't have equal rights and the same opportunities as men in those areas do. And, those are the places where we can really affect change and make a lot of lives a lot better. We shouldn't be complaining about our own little lot in life. We should be trying to help them and improve their quality of life.
Equality is a human issue, and it won't be until we as men recognize that's part of our job as men, as human beings, to support women, that things will really change.
Well, I think everyone supports equality, mate, but the problem with the modern feminist movement is it's no longer about equality, it's more about supremacy. And them wanting fucking special treatment and special privileges that they perceive men to have had for years upon years upon years. But the simple fact of the matter is what they're claiming for is factually false. I mean, in Western countries, women do have all the same opportunities as men do. It's just up to women to actually take those opportunities and go further in life than previous generations may not have done. If they decide not to take those opportunities, then that's their prerogative. That's fair enough for them. Everyone wants something different out of life, and I think that's what makes living interesting, really. It's everyone wants different things. Men might want a big career. Sometimes men just want to stay at home and raise a family, while the woman goes out to work. That's absolutely fine as well. I think it's about time people started taking charge of their own lives and stop blaming the problems on other people, and just have a bit of respect for yourself and for others, really.
There's a quote that I grew up with in the Baha'i faith. Abdul Baha says that Humanity can be likened to a bird. On one wing is male, and on the other wing is female. But it's not until those wings are equivalent in strength that the bird can fly. And I really believe that true equality will help us soar as a species. And I think that that's what we all...
Well, I fucked up another edit, but oh well. Well, at the risk of repeating myself, true equality is what we already have. Women and men have all the same opportunities, like I've said. Women make up the majority of college graduates. So, if women want to go for everything in life, they need to start taking opportunities to make life better. But if they decide what not to, then that's absolutely fine. You know, I'm in favour of leaving everyone to their own. You know, you can't force equality without trampling on the rights of somebody else. It's not how it works. And I can take Iceland as an example. They've introduced numerous laws to try and get rid of the wage gap, all of which have completely failed. The wage gap in Iceland, I believe, stayed at 9% ever since the late 60s when they started introducing these equal pay laws. And it's them not realising that you can't force equality because your wage depends on the individual and their choices. And no matter how much you want to, you can't force people to be equal. It's just not how a society works. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is.
Let me just say that for everything I've done, for my unconscious biases, for the ways that I don't listen to the women in my life, for the ways that I've ignored ideas.
Whoops. Well, the download fucked up there, so sorry about that. It's not the full video. Well, saying that, it's only about 9 seconds it left anyway, and it's all of it just going, "Oh, sorry, oh master." He's just self-flagellated himself to the fucking women's march sort of fucking feminist. Well, yeah, that's pretty much all the video. I think I might have repeated myself a little bit there, so I do apologise. But yeah, like I said, you can't force equality without actually trampling on the rights of somebody else. I think Jordan Peterson did an interview with Channel 4 saying pretty much the exact same thing, and it does apply here as well. And I think it's about time that blokes stopped fucking flagellating themselves, especially white men. You know, it's not sins of the father anymore. Obviously, white men have done some shit things in the past, but you know, everyone who did those shit things have fucking long dead been out. And it's just honestly a case of shit happens, so all we can do is just move on. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like, favourite, subscribe, whatever you do with fucking videos nowadays. Maybe print it on a t-shirt and airdrop it into fucking North Korea. Something like that, I don't fucking know. So yeah, that's about it. See ya.